The small town of博鳌in Hainan's Chonghai municipality is renowned throughout the world for its博鳌Forum for Asia.博鳌Airport arose in response to the high-speed development of the area. On the eve of the 20th anniversary of the博鳌Forum for Asia, come with me to uncover what the forum has brought to this locality. You might think that you've seen the world, but not until you've seen博鳌. The town of博鳌is administratively subordinate to Chonghai municipality and is counted among the province's top 10 cultural towns. Graced with super scenery,博鳌derives its name from博鳌Harbour, but is now predominantly known for the博鳌Forum for Asia. The博鳌Forum for Asia, or BFA for short, is an international, non-governmental, non-profit organisation with its headquarters here in China. The BFA was established in February 2001 by its 29 founding members right here in the town of博鳌in Hainan's Chonghai municipality.博鳌hosts the forum's permanent site, with the forum convening every year at more or less the same time at the same location. This year, the博鳌Forum for Asia will celebrate its 20th birthday! In the past 20 years, the scale and influence of the BFA has been increasing. It has become an international platform for dialogue, which is both specific to Asia while enjoying global clout. The town of博鳌has a long history. Despite being relatively unknown for a number of years, it was thrust into the limelight with the creation of the BFA in 2001. It has now become a new focus for world affairs, having a reputation far surpassing its modest size.博鳌attracts an increasing number of both domestic and international visitors and has become something of a tourist resort, a world-famous brand, and one of Hainan's unique calling cards.博鳌International Airport is an important complement to the BFA and is Hainan's third international airport. Entering into service in 2017, the airport's main calling is during the BFA, when it provides aviation support for government and private flights. It additionally provides air services for tourist, private, and commercial events. The airport in博鳌is both the first and the last stop for visitors to the BFA. The level of service on offer here is incredibly important, not only for the forum itself, but also for the province and even for the country as a whole, as it is the face that greets the world. Since its founding, the airport has received guests attending the forums from 2016 to 2019 with first-rate service. I wonder how they're preparing for this year's forum. Let's go and find out.
你好，
你好，
这边请。
谢谢。Oh, this is nice. Oh, this is lovely. A real traditional Chinese feeling in here. And look at this furniture. Absolutely delightful. 谢谢。Oh, exquisite.
Welcome to博鳌.
Thank you.
Hot towel, please.
Thanks.
What would you like to drink?
Speaks English. Great service. I would like a cup of coffee, please. No milk, no sugar.
Okay, would you please wait for a moment?
Of course. Oh, and a biscuit if there's one going. Providing an indispensable logistical service for the博鳌Forum for Asia, service excellence is the priority as the team here greets VIPs from all around the world. Come in. Ah.
This is your coffee.
Thank you. I'm going to try some. Oh, what delicious coffee. I think it must be Xinglong. Or maybe Fushan.
This is Hainan specialty.
我知道，清补凉，对不对？
Yeah.
What a lovely touch to have at the airport, especially for foreign guests, their first taste of Hainan. 那我不客气了。
Please enjoy yourself.
Thank you very much. Guests and dignitaries can choose between a range of Hainan specialties such as coconuts and local desserts, as a way of showcasing the island's delicacies.
嗨，伊恩，刚才你也体验了我们的服务环节，感觉怎么样呢？
感觉非常的专业，而且这个姑娘也会讲英文，感觉好亲切呢。
对，我们举办年会期间，我们都会有定期的培训，英语也是一个很重要的部分，因为每年年会的话，也会有很多外籍的嘉宾来参加年会。
我还发现一个点啊，你们这个工作人员有几个是穿着这个海南少数民族的服装哈，这个怎么在机场会出现的呢？是你们的工作服吗？还是怎么样？
对，这是我们海南的苗服，一般用于来接待年会的嘉宾时使用，展现我们海南的特色。我们也希望来博鳌的嘉宾，然后还有就是游玩的旅客，可以记住我们博鳌，记住海南。
As the airport serving the forum, Borao Airport is faced with a daunting task and a huge responsibility. In preparation for the event, staff undergo multiple training and simulation sessions aimed at improving staff members' emergency response, as well as the smooth and safe running of operations.
今年是论坛的20周年，我们为了做好今年的论坛保障，及早的准备，及早的部署，全方面、全要素的根据任务的分配，共同来保障好我们作为民航机场的第一窗口。这个保障服务，一定是要从安全、防疫，还有我们服务这块，展现我们最好的一面。
Borao Airport is the first one in China to be located in a county-level city and to open flight routes with the major cities of Beijing, Shanghai, Guangzhou, and Shenzhen.
我们机场呢，冬春季的时候，航班量就很大，全国飞35个城市航线，其中里面包含了有16个省会城市，还有其他一些支线的城市的机场。
太棒了！看来海南的交通越来越方便了。
是我们就是要跟海口和三亚两个机场呢，打一个差异化的一个融合发展这么一个路。我们下部口岸开放以后，会提供最便捷的、最绿色的一个通道，借着自贸港发展这个东风，就是全力以赴吧，助力这个我们琼海这个东部中心城市的一个发展。
Since the arrival of the BFA to the banks of the Wanchuan River, Borao has been transformed from an erstwhile humble fishing village into a venue that hosts international conferences, gaining a global standing and with it, the attention of the world. The village of Shamei is situated to the south of Borao and at the foot of Jinyo Ridge. Facing the pristine Shamei enclosed sea and surrounded by the Jiuqu and Longgun rivers, this charming hamlet is just a stone's throw away from Dongyu Island, the permanent site of the Borao Forum for Asia. Lying adjacent to the permanent site of the Borao Forum for Asia, the little village of Shamei has become a popular tourist spot. The village is regarded as a fine example of the rural rejuvenation project, and its environment is protected as a matter of government policy. Shamei's inland sea and its ecology have been restored to their former glory and have been beautifully landscaped. The village is so lovely, in fact, that its hills, waters, and rural charm are much lauded. The waterfront promenade was designed and constructed to showcase the restored forests and wetlands of the village. It extends for 1.8 kilometers and is an ideal place for villagers and visitors alike to take in the views.
这边叫内海，这边是跟海是相接的，那边就是入海口，三江交汇之处嘛。
哦，就是又是海又是湖。
就在清晨日出的时候，我们可以看到日出从那个东方慢慢的升起，然后看到海天相接那个滩涂地，特别的美，
漂亮。
对，还有白鹭齐飞，特别有诗情画意的感觉。
咱们村非常的漂亮哈，但是我估计以前的条件不像现在这么好吧？
对，以前呢，这边主要以打鱼为主，就像我们看到内海渔业为主，但是主要呢还是以外出打工。现在路渐渐通了，然后我们这边条件也慢慢的变好，再加上博鳌之论坛的建设，这边的整体开发嘛，然后乡村振兴战略的打造下，我们乡村现在变得这么美。
哦，就是博鳌之论坛就带动咱们这里的经济啊，
对，经济还有生活，让我们这边的人更幸福、更富足了。
In a previous life, Shamay was a fishing village, with the bulk of villagers depending on fishing for their livelihoods. Although the former aqua farms have all long since gone, a certain few fishing-related leisure activities still remain. 帅哥，你们是专门以这个捕鱼为生吗？
以前呢，在我们这边还没开发建设之前，我们是以专门捕鱼为生。但是现在开发建设以后，这个我们就是偶尔出来捕鱼。
这个不是主业，你主业是什么？
家里有这个小店啊，还有这个餐饮店，现在每家每户几乎包括民宿每个都有这个主业。就是平常像我们年轻人啊，没事早上就出来捕鱼，就是
爱好者
出来玩一下。
哦，那挺好的。那这个鱼你自己吃还是卖掉还是怎么说？
如果说特别多的话，就是可以拿到市上镇上去卖，这是另外一个收入。或者是少的话，我们就自己吃，
是或者跟家人分，或者怎么样？
对，跟村里的兄弟姐妹他们一起分享。
Yu Yeman's family has been living in Shamay for generations. Although he doesn't live off fishing nowadays, he still has not forgotten the skills of his forebears.
已经上鱼了。
哦，哎有啊，哎呀，挺大的。哎，对呀，
对，看到没有
？Come here, my pretty, lovely。哎，这个挺长的，这个有多长啊？这个网？
这网有10米左右。
It is not an easy task to haul in the net, but harvesting the fruits of the catch is rather an amusing experience. Well, I've been out on boats before, I've been on the sea, I've been on lakes, and I've been on rivers, and I've been fishing as well. But I've never come back with as many fish as I have today. One morning's work, and we have, I don't know, 20 odd fish, something like that. And all that in this beautiful environment. We have the bird song as my musical accompaniment, and the heady bouquet of sea air in my face. What more could you ask for? Absolutely wonderful. Wow. Shamay Mangrove Wetland Park is home to a wide variety of trees and aquatic plants. Flocks of herons frequent this area, often flying en masse over the shoals, painting a vivid picture of a harmonious, all-natural scene.
现在我们在的位置呢，是我们上面的湿地公园。以前呢，这些都是鱼塘跟虾塘，还有蟹塘。你看到没有？它围的一圈一圈的，对吧？以前都是鱼塘虾塘。是哦，这个环境现在很多了吧？对，后来为了国家的号召嘛，乡村振兴战略下来之后，我们以退塘还湿为主嘛，都保留它现在变成湿地公园，还有很多民宿，还有刚才行走的那条堤坝，不仅有我们步行的，还有我们水路的，很多路线都有。对，就感觉很齐全的哈。对，很齐全嘛。像习总书记说的一样，绿水青山嘛，绿水青山就是金山银山一般嘛。
In the village, you will find some special little bed and breakfasts built along the side of the hill. Wanghaiju is one such B&B. I've heard there's one little traditional guest house here that's really worth visiting, and it goes by the name of Wanghaiju. So come with me for a look-see. 你好。
哎，你好 ，Hello。
打扰一下，哎，你好，哎，咱们这是望海居对吧？
啊，对，望海居客栈。
哦，我听说这里是非常棒的一个民宿，是不是？
对呀，对呀，就是我们沙美村，就是原始最古老的民宿。
那就是说这个是你们原来的房子哈，不是后面新建的？
不是的，以前的老房子。
我看了很多小细节哈，像这个什么船朵啊，什么这些什么狮子啊，什么这个多好，我可以进去？
可以，您进去参观，随便参观，欢迎。
谢谢，我进去了，来。Wanghaiju Guest House backs onto a hill and faces out into Shamay's inland sea. The views are superb and the atmosphere peaceful. The building retains its original characteristics, with many a nod to its fishing past, while giving off a wholly innovative vibe. 哇，这里好漂亮，很有古老的一个风格哈。那这个设计的灵感从哪里来的？我看有一些好像就是跟当地渔民的这些文化有关的一些物品哈。
这个是我们政府建设美丽乡村2017年那样 请浙江杭州园林院的来设计的。
那从开民宿之后呢，有没有增加您的这个收入或者怎么样？
那肯定增加很多了，肯定比在外面打工要强。
Thanks to the rural rejuvenation scheme, most of Xiame's locals have returned to the village, where they now run small businesses, from guest houses to eateries. Qionghai cuisine is distinguished in part by its use of coarse cereals and a mix of herbage, with one of those being Chinese fever vine or chicken shit vine, as it's known locally.
猜猜这种是什么植物？
这个
对，在我们海南呢有一种植物啊，跟长沙臭豆腐一样，闻起来臭，吃起来香，它就是鸡屎藤。
也不这么臭啊。
对啊，你可以揉，你先揉把它揉烂掉，对，就是这样揉。
哦，把它搞碎了，
把它搞碎了这种揉，然后你闻到一股味道，比较呛，但是，对啊，但它比较柔和一点，对吧？一种柔和一点的味道。
那这个怎么做呢？就炒起来吗？
这种呢，它是要把它揉捏碎了之后，变成汁水，它汁水加上面粉和在一起，然后把它捏成一个小团一个小团的，一种食用方法，最原始的方法是那样吃。那可以尝一下吗？可以去这边，咱们来进去里面，有品尝的这边。
Chinese fever vine dumplings are a popular Hainan snack. Said to have detoxifying properties, the somewhat inelegant name has not put people off. On the contrary, its unconventionality attracts many to sample their delights. 那这就是那个鸡屎藤做法？
对，这是鸡屎藤，它经过晒干了之后，把那叶子研磨成汁水之后，然后跟那大米粉嘛合在一起，然后把它这样揉捏。来，我教你，来，把它分成2半，来，我教你。
好。哦，没有刚才那么
对，没有那么容易，主要它的汁水跟大米粉合在一起了嘛，合在一起就没有那么浓郁了。
越闻越香，其实还是可以的啊。
对对对。
Firstly, the fresh Chinese fever vine leaves are pounded with a pestle and glutinous rice powder is added. Then the mixture is kneaded evenly into small pieces, and when the water is boiling, they are placed into the pot. Add some fresh strips of ginger and some brown sugar to taste, and here you have it. Delectable chicken dropping soup. Nice. 哇，好烫。
对，有点烫哦，小心。
哦，放那些红枣啊什么的，
还有生姜，闻一下那股味道。
哇，这个姜
的味道是不是？
哇，好香啊！哦 ，That's not a ginger, it's just beautiful. 一点鸡屎的味道都没有哈。I've been in Hainan for a number of years now, and I'd heard the name chicken shit vine many a time, and I was always rather put off by the name. I never dared to try it. Today's the first time trying it. And there's no strange smell at all anymore, and certainly no strange taste. It's really, really delicious. Ginger, coconut, brown sugar, and chicken shit vine. What more could you want?
这里是我们的沙美印象，是我们的新开发的项目。
那这个沙美印象是什么概念呢？
沙美印象呢，这边主要是以民俗特色风情街为主，还有这些商业街嘛。对。哦，
这里是商业街，这些都是民宿。
对，这些很多都是民宿跟商业街。
我看还有一条河呢，这个是自然形成的。
对，自然形成的，我们给它取了特别好听的名字，叫做水街。
哦，为什么叫水街？
原因就是它分割了闹市跟静市，这边呢主要是以闹市嘛，人流量比较多，这边只要给游客们进行游览。我们后面呢是我们的原住民嘛，原来的村落就在里面生活。
挺好，这个规划很不错啊。
对对对。
那我们可以去逛一逛吗？
来，里面还有更多，来，我们这边走。
Impressions of Xiame is an international model for the latest rural rejuvenation scheme, centering on a shopping street, country inns, and other leisure and entertainment facilities.
这边的商业街呢，都是以那时候南洋的建筑的风格为主，还有骑楼的建筑风格为主。这里建设了很多的商铺嘛，看到我们刚才经过了很多我们当地的海南特色的商铺，对吧？是。还有这边前面这一家呢，就是我们琼海特色的杂粮店铺嘛。还有前面这也走过了桥，我们前面还有看到关中风情的一些特色，对。还有很多村民在这里面就可以直接就业， 解决了60多位村民的就业问题。对，
哦，那就是村民开的店哈。
对，
啊，挺好的，就让这个当地的村民发家致富。
对，来，我们先走。
好。Far from the madding crowd, impressions of Xiamen delights visitors with its laid-back, unhurried pace. It is a fitting spot for a stroll while taking in the casual ambience. This part of the village is very different to that part over there, in that here offers a multitude of modern features. Local architecture and Southeast Asian-style arcaded streets have been seamlessly blended together, bringing a vivacity and variety to the village, the likes of which I've not seen before. Perhaps you recall, in a previous show not long ago, I paid a visit to Dongyu Island, where I stood at the podium in the main hall, whence heads of state had made keynote speeches, had my face caressed by the sea breezes at the Three River estuary, swung a club or two on the forum's official golf course, went duty-free shopping, and stayed in one of the luxury hotels used by dignitaries during the BFA. Borao Airport and the village of Xiamen are but a couple of examples of this town, and are far from being all there is to see, but are really worth your time. The Borao Forum for Asia is turning 20 years old this year, and has already become indispensable to Hainan's development. Hainan derives succor from the annual conference and impetus for new development. An increasingly open, more dynamic Hainan is slowly revealing itself to the world.
这里是海南卫视。